Alright, well, I have finished my 2,700 mile oil change on this thing. And the reason it's that low is because they don't only give you a mileage on these big Cummins, or little Cummins, I guess, in the grand scheme of things. They give you a time, and it's either or. So it's either 15,000 miles or 6 months, whichever comes first. And June is my 6 months. I do it in June and December. And I really didn't drive this much because I was gone for probably 4 months in Texas at different sites. So this just wasn't what I was using. But she got a pretty good workout. In the last few weeks, towed my travel trailer home from Texas and had to go pick up a 3/4 ton that had some brake issues in Katy, so that wasn't bad. She ran great, but if you've been watching my last video, you saw that I did have some issues with the four-wheel drive controller and a couple of different leaks. So it's back from the shop yesterday. I got it back. So let's go take a look. Now, mind you, this oil is me, because I haven't figured out how to change the oil in this thing without making a mess. Okay. So, first off, I guess, get some light on it. There is the lovely fix for the drag link loosening up. Now, mine was not loose. You can still see they didn't even touch it. They just left the blue marks right where they were. They didn't even crank it down. They just tacked it, but the welds don't look too crappy, and certainly with a little wheel of death, you can cut them off pretty quick if you had to make an adjustment. The other thing that needed correcting was the front main seal, and hard to tell what's going on up there. It looks a little oily. I'll probably wipe that off just so I can keep track of it. But they did change it, and somehow managed to have to give me a new tensioner. That was also included in that job, but I don't think it's part of that job to replace that tensioner, so something must have gone awry while they were putting the belt back on. But no harm, no foul there. That's fine with me. Now, the other issue I had, get back here, see if I can scooch around without laying in this pond of oil I created, was this actuator not only causing the unit to try to shift into four-wheel drive when it shouldn't, but it was leaking. And that probably took them a week to get that little piece, but that's not a cheap piece. I'm kind of glad that was under warranty, because that's almost 400 bucks. But the leak is cleaned, as we can see, so that looks nice. And I have a new actuator. All this oil is me dumping engine oil everywhere because I'm an idiot. But, so, I'm pretty happy with that. It took them a little while, but I didn't need it. I'll use it. Excuse me. Alright, it took them a little while, but I didn't bother me all that much because I don't need it. This is not my daily. Thank God, or I'd lose kidneys every day, even at 40 psi in the rears. But no, she looks good, and I'll be using it to tow our trailer again. Probably the end of this week. We're going out, see if we can do some fishing. So we'll see if that service four-wheel drive issue has been fixed, because that only happened when it was towing. It's never happened when it was just driving normally unhitched. But the vast majority of the time I try to use this thing is when I am towing with it, because that's why I bought it. But so that's about it for that. And maybe stick around. I'm about to try to do the fuel filters for the first time, so I may do a video of that. The rear one doesn't look bad. This front one doesn't look good. So anyway, y'all take care. Talk to you later.